The currency of mercy, leading like heaven on earth. Think about the last time you needed mercy. Maybe it was a quiet mistake, missing a deadline, failing a client, dropping the ball in a way that made your chest tighten and stomach churn. Maybe it was bigger, an apology owed to a spouse, a child, a team member you spoke harshly to in frustration. We all need mercy at some point. The real question is whether we're willing to give it. Mercy, the kingdom trait that redefines leadership. Jesus said it straight in Matthew 5:7. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Simple words, world-altering implications. Mercy isn't pity. Mercy is active compassion. It's refusing to demand repayment when you have every right to. It's forgiving when the other person doesn't deserve it. It's leading with grace in a world obsessed with blame. In business and leadership, mercy feels risky. You might think, if I show mercy, will people respect me less? Will they walk over me? But that's a shallow view of mercy. True mercy doesn't erase accountability. It reframes it. Mercy says, I see what you did, but I also see who you are. Let's restore what's broken without destroying your dignity in the process. Mercy is leadership with a heart. Ironically, people follow leaders with hearts farther than they follow leaders with fists. Mercy is heaven's currency. Imagine mercy as currency in the kingdom economy. When you spend it, you never run out. It's replenished in abundance, both by God and through the trust you build with others. It's countercultural. The world says, collect debts, make them pay, tighten control. Jesus says, release debts, forgive, show mercy and you'll receive it. When you lead a team, run a business, or build a brand, you're going to face human failures daily, including your own. The merciful leader doesn't ignore failure. They address it with a redemptive lens. They ask, how can I correct this without crushing the person's spirit? What lesson needs to be learned here, and how can mercy fuel that growth? Mercy is not weakness. It is strength under the control of grace. The mirror of mercy, seeing yourself clearly. Let's get brutally honest. The hardest time to show mercy is when you forget how often you need it yourself. If you've ever thought, they don't deserve forgiveness, they should feel the consequences. Pause. Reflect on how often God has withheld what you do deserve and given you what you don't deserve. That's the difference between mercy and grace. Grace is getting what you don't deserve. Opportunities, blessings, favor, a fresh start. Mercy is not getting what you do deserve. Judgment, condemnation, rejection, or punishment. You live every day under God's mercy. Lead others under that same mercy. Mercy applied. Life, business, and purpose. Here's what this looks like practically. In life, extend forgiveness quickly. Don't hold grudges. Build relationships rooted in compassion, not transactions. In business, when someone on your team fails, address the failure firmly, but restore the person graciously. Create a culture where mistakes become learning moments rather than career-ending threats. In purpose, remember, you are a carrier of God's mercy to a hurting world. Your leadership is a stage to display what kingdom living looks like under pressure. Mercy makes you deeply human. It makes you approachable, trustworthy, and safe. And here's the paradox. People perform better for leaders they feel safe with than for leaders they fear. Anchoring truths for action. Let me leave you with 3 anchor truths today. Mercy is not optional. It is the mark of a heart that understands the gospel. Without mercy, you lead from pride and fear. Mercy is power under grace. It does not weaken your standards. It empowers others to rise to them with dignity. Mercy received becomes mercy given. If you struggle to be merciful, start by remembering how God has been merciful to you. Your challenge. Who in your life right now needs your mercy? Who on your team is waiting for your forgiveness to unlock their best potential? Where are you demanding repayment when Jesus is inviting you to release the debt? Write these names down. Reflect on them. Pray over them. Then take action today. Lead with mercy. Live with mercy. And you will discover what Jesus meant when he said, "Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy." Because in the end, mercy isn't just what others need from you. It's what keeps your own heart free.